Hello viewers and welcome to part 5 of our Autosport international coverage. So here we are then looking at the simulators, or a few of the simulators that were on display on the show floor. This one here reminds me very much of the CXC simulations. I believe it's from simulator.co.uk, and they had their rather fetching display. We can see here somebody dancing round Suzuka in the Formula 1 car and iRacing. Certainly being shaken about, a lot of jerks through the wheel. I'm assuming that the force feedback was set excessively high to give people that kind of in-car feeling. Certainly you'd want it to be a little bit less hand movement. But either way, this chap seems to know what he's doing, getting the car around nicely, getting through the gears. He's using manual gears there as well. As we get up to the spoon curve, always a challenge. He does this well. He knows what gear to be in, gets the car in, gets on the power. A lot of movement there, getting on the power. But it's quite tricky when you're in a seat that's moving around so much. It takes a fair bit of getting used to, and you can see it's really throwing him about. Such a different experience you get when you add a bit of motion and vibration to the racing seats. It really does give you that extra bit of tactile feeling when set correctly, I might add. And so that's a lap of Suzuka on that particular setup coming through. So he dives into another lap, and then shortly after that they changed to another car as well, just to showcase the system to the onlooking crowd which was gathered. And again here trying to get you guys a shot there around the whole crowd. You can see the system at work. Not necessarily one I've always been all that keen on, because I've never been keen on the way that the steering wheel's detached from the racing seat. I think it should all be one part. You wouldn't have your wheel moving around in a car. Now we're looking at the Aeon seat as well, the Aeon rig, sim rig, which was also on display using a D-box. A triple screen setup, but not in a triple screen formation, so just the same repeated image on the two screens. But we have the black version. Again, very nice, using a very comfortable Cobra seat. Certainly trying to get in there with all people walking around it all the time, but you can see that was in action on grid. And we have the classic race sims rig that was here. These guys won the award, I believe, and they had really nice little sort of sim rig bodies. Not cheap. These were about £3,000 each, which includes obviously the wheel and I assume the other bits and pieces, not including the monitors and the PC. And we can see R-Factor 2 being tested. And who hasn't crashed on that corner at Spa? Let's face it, you get to that corner and you realise, whoa, we've not quite got that much grip. Such a fast course though, so demanding on the drivers. Can you imagine what it was like in that day? Well, certainly the car bodies and sims like this will give you that feeling. Though it depends how adaptable. I'd say it's not so adaptable to perhaps some other types of racing, but either way, everyone seemed to be having fun that was in there. I'm probably far too tall for it, I might add, but I thought I'd get some footage of that as well. So that's it for the sims at Autosport International. No motion simulations TL1, no Cruden, but we'll leave it there for this video on the simulation aspect. And as ever, click on these videos. There's more on the channel, and there'll be more from me very soon.